Ready, set, wait. What animals do before a hurricane? Written by Patty R. Zelch. Illustrated by Connie McLennan. Far out over the warm ocean waters, clusters of storms join together. Lightning lashes, thunder thumps. The wind grows stronger and begins to spin the clouds into a tight curl. A hurricane is brewing. People gathered powdered milk, beans, and other items, enough food and water for 3 days. Fathers flicker flashlights on and off. Batteries are tested, radios tried, and shutters snapped shut. Mother drags plastic jugs from dark cabinet corners. Fill each one with fresh water. We've no time to waste. A young boy stops and stares at a squirrel scampering up a tree. The boy wonders, what do wild animals do before and during a hurricane? On a reef below the water's surface, fish band together in large schools. They bolt this way and that, back and forth, twisting and turning, searching for food to fill their stomachs and for shelter in the deep grooves and caves of the coral. They know. Dolphin pods squeeze closer, whistling and buzzing at one another. Their silver bodies streak through the waves, heading for the safety of the open ocean. They know. Sharks explode from the shallows of a nearby bay. Instinctively, they head for the safety of the deep blue water. They know. Lobsters crawl along the ocean floor. Their antennae twitch as they seek the safety of holes hidden in the sand. They know. Offshore, manatees settle near sea grass beds where they'll have plenty to eat. Slowly, they sink to the bottom and wait. Up and down the coast, birds gather in flocks. Caw, caw, calls a noisy seagull as it soars inland. Herons and pelicans glide toward the mangrove islands. They huddle there among the twisted roots, waiting. Crocodiles may crawl to open water or into deep canals and rivers that crisscross the land. Concealed below the water's surface, they wait. High above, dots of color sprinkle the sky. Butterflies dip down low, then flutter upward, searching for shelter. Some wedge under rocks. Others hide in hollow trees. They know. Farther inland, rabbits race across the land, looking for their burrows. Mice scurry through the grass toward higher ground. They know. Dark clouds roll across the ocean. Sheets of rain fall. The wind howls, bending trees toward the ground. The hurricane is here. Natural disasters. What is a hurricane? Air pressure is the weight of the column of air that extends from the ground to the top of the atmosphere. It is measured in inches of mercury and is also called barometric pressure. The average air or barometric pressure at sea level is 29.92 inches. The lower the air pressure, the stronger the hurricane is. Storm surge is when strong winds push ocean water onto land, much higher than the average high tide line. These powerful storms develop over warm tropical waters. The wind, storm surge, and heavy amounts of rain and lightning can cause tremendous amount of damage. Because the storm needs warm water, they begin to lose strength when they hit land. Eye, the center of the storm around which the winds rotate. It is generally calm with no rain. The average width of an eye is 20 miles across. Hurricanes can be hundreds of miles or kilometers across. The strong winds rotate, counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. The eye wall is a band of thunderclouds around the eye. It has the most rain and the strongest winds of the storm. Where in the world? Hurricanes are also called typhoons or tropical cyclones, depending on where they are in the world. Look on this map to see where you can find them. Hurricanes found near the United States, Mexico, and South America. Their season runs from June 1st to November 30th with a peak in September. Hurricanes on the side of Mexico, their season runs late May, early June to late October, early November, with a peak in late August to early September. Severe cyclonic storms are found near India. There are 2 seasons a year, April to June with a peak in May, and again from late September to early December with a peak in November. Severe tropical cyclones are found near Australia. Their season runs from June 1st to November 30th with the peak in September. Tropical cyclones are found near Indonesia and Africa. Their season runs from late October to early November to May with 2 peaks, one in mid-January and the second in mid-February. Severe tropical cyclones are found near Australia. Their season runs from late October to early November to early May with a peak in late February or early March. Typhoons are found near China and Japan. Typhoons can happen any time of year, but most happen between July and November with a peak in late August to early September. Preparing for the storm. Animal behavior, scientific or observation.